we have time to go against each other today because I got the Eagles and I got the Eagles and I got the Falcons, and then I got you. And that's gonna be a tough game, John. But you know, it's always a tough game for you. DJ, stop calling us noobs. We're not a noob, man. And but you don't even play Madden, so you're a noob. You can't play Madden? Of course you can. You just adapt to this, the playbooks and adapt to your strategies and use the playbooks to your advantage. It's like an RPG, but in football terms, if that makes any sense at all. Right, John? It's basically football, but like you have to do your own strategy and stuff. Right? Like I was like, it basically you can play Madden, but you just have to adapt to the playbooks, and it's kind of like an RPG where you adapt to your own strategy, and the playbook is basically a strategy to what's the word I'm looking for? The playbooks are a strategy to make your own plays, kind of like chess or kind of like checkers. It's basically that. You just gotta adapt to your own strategy and make your own playbook. He says, "Yeah, I can't play Madden or nor want to," and I was like, "You can. You just gotta adapt to your strategies, like chess and checkers, basically." Oh, they're gonna have tutorials. They're gonna have tutorials. Yeah. The fundamentals. Like how to pass, how to run, how to guard, how to defend. It's like it's basically easy. To rip, shed, hit stick. It's basically easy. You just gotta learn. You just gotta adapt to it. That's all it is. You gotta do it consistently. It's like playing a fighting game, like Mortal Kombat or Tekken, but it's in a football. It's in a football state technically. It's kind of like right, exactly. And you don't just use code suggestions. I use my own plays, and I learned that from scratch. But there's also a new thing called play sheets. So basically, it's a little bit difficult than using your own playbook. And 26. It's kind of like a weekly strategy. Definitely. So those plays actually kind of go for the schemes. I think they kind of make sense with the scheme fits. I'm on the Saints franchise. I'm not sure if you are. I bet. I'm gonna check outside real quick. Still hot as balls. Yeah, it's summer, bro. It's really hot. But I got my door open and my fan on, so it should be cooling it down. Only franchise. If we have time still. I mean, actually, it's 2:40, so basically, we should. Because I'll be playing more after dinner anyway, too, so we can totally have time. I gotta go against Derek Carr. And he won 2 games already, so that's why it's gonna be hard for me. I hope I can lose the perfect season. I'm ready.
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Saints, and it comes
I got Derek Carr, bro. This is gonna be bad.
It's a building that's meant
I
so
got
much
Kate
to the
Scott.
city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock.
I'm gonna have a hard game though because Derek Carr is gonna be a tough freaking player. I forgot to lower his attributes before I did this. Well, it's his injury really.
Two of the guys who really epitomize the
Because I won't be able to injure him.
positions going in the modern NFL. Pocket passers, they'll have their place, they always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as the default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Both teams right 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that return right near the 25. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real iron.
1 interception and 4 touchdowns. Oh boy. So he's doing good right now.
Last week, Kate, to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions.
Well, I think he's also a super. I think he's an X Factor too. Crap moly. Oh, that's Barkley. Oh, they have Barkley too? Crap, I might be cooked.
Rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
Yeah, they have Saquon Barkley.
7 to go.
Jet sweep.
They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. That's caught for the first. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hold on here with Will Shipley. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. And the Saints go in nickel. 3rd down. Carr here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to put this away for the Birds. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they...
All right, Jalen Hurts time.
So the Saints offense
That's a
taking
lot
over
of
for the
games.
first time here. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen
Yeah, I got 1
Hurts.
interception, 23
There's certainly
touchdowns.
still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last week. Even his passing numbers continue to rise league-wide. Well, he reached heights rarely flown to in league history. It took volume, sure, to get him there, but also an eagle eye to see everything out there perfectly. He and the rest of us, we can only hope that he comes close to seeing that kind of production today. I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks through, and he might break away. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On 1st down, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. Caught near the pylon. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. There's a give, left side. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles about set to get going for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that 1st drive ended in a punt. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Motion man right is Smith. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. On the shotgun, Carr. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Saints will get set to take over. First down throwing for Hurts. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Hurts throwing again. Escapes his grasp. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Josh Sweat making the stop. Second down now, 7 to go. Hurts now from the gun.
That was a lurk.
Incomplete, couldn't connect.
Come on, man.
Almost a completion of the wrong team
Eagles are just
there.
way too good.
And that brings up 3rd down. Back to throw, Hurts. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They'll come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll try and punch it in. Has the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 13-0 lead. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Carr to the air now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And that's incomplete.
Running 4 verticals does not work on this team.
The aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Hurts to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Tight game now.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. He's going to keep this one. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Saints take a 20-zip lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints push their lead to 21-zip already. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motion man left is Brown. Here's another carry for Barkley. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. It's an option to the left side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Carr setting to throw. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he doesn't get much. A small pickup down to the 42. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together and get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Barkley trying this up the gut. Vu as they stop him at the line once again. The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. Throwing his car. Complete beyond the marker.
I need a fumble, please.
To the 25 before being brought down.
Fuck's sake.
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now Carr. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw. Carr. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Going again. It's Carr. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. All right, Brock, getting a look now at their draft class from this year, and some haters on the outside. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again.
I forgot Derek Carr was going to be faster than a receiver and a quarterback in the game.
Interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides.
This is a 99.
You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down.
Brought in inside the 20. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Complete out to the right side.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Catch is made in close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the fumble recovery is made. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right, at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Saints blowing them out now, 34-zip. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints continue piling onto this lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference.
I'm going to grab my snack. It's 3 o'clock.
Looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Has this at the 6. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football. Brock comes on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. And it's a turnover, the defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
He's got it inside the 10. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. From the red zone now.
Shit.
In the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Hurts. Rolling out to his left. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints continue adding on to that lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return coming from the 6.
How did you do that, John?
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
He's got Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Carr here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. Taken in by Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down, ball at the 36. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Straight ahead, here's Barkley.
Oof.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. From the shotgun, Carr. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And he flips the field for them before being taken down. 1st down throwing for Hurts. He brings it in. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do?
Well, I thought that.
There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Saints now on 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. That one right down the middle. And the Saints tack on 7 more to their lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To the ground with Barkley. And he'll only find
Okay, Carr has not been passing lately. He's been mostly running the ball.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's on the move. And this one does not go far. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. And they've got him behind.
Isn't it a weird moment, John?
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Here we go, 2nd and very long. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Carr to the air now. And they pick him off again. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. He's throwing deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Wow, it's free again.
Oh my lord, how many times do they have a fumble? And the ball's good at 15. I mean, they should at least have more power over the ball.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our 1st half. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the 2nd half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that 1st half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And this is going to be far from the only time. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, and they go right back to massive hit. The ball is out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. On 1st down, they'll run. Oh, stiff arm. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. Hurts setting up to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Hurts looking to throw. Has it down close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Eagles returning their offense and this running back to the field. And while we watch these replays from the booth partner, he's probably remembering these plays from the coach's doghouse. You think? Yeah, coughed up the football multiple times, turned it over. We'll see if they continue giving it to him or if they call it a game for him at this point. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Carr throwing on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. This set it down starts with an option right. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Option play. They give it to Barkley. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 34. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Saquon.
Oh my god.
Pick up enough to move the chains.
Now they're trying to push each
I don't
other.
know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
This one's caught. And he's going to be touched down.
I'm gonna take a break, John, 'cause I'm sweating up a storm here. I need to take a break. I'm burning. I'll see you in a bit.